of science are coming to appreciate field of social sciences, education. That's where pedagogy and technology becomes one, better learning. Okay, so my topic is smart learning. Smart learning is basically, I'm going to talk about within 10 minutes, I hope I can go over properties, characteristics, and guidance. It's smart learning. So, smart learning and the core is the properties of smart learning. It's like a core. And then you have characteristics of smart learning environment. I, with my friend Chris Davier Herbert and few others from some Ivy League school, we did an extensive survey from after COVID, talking to webinars. We wanted to hear from students, what do you want? What kind of learning environment do you want? And the properties and characteristics of learning environment we'll talk about. And then we will provide guidance, how to design this smart learning. So, properties is smart. Smart, what I myself came up with the idea, smart means S is for sustainable. Sustainable learning that sticks. You learn, you show that you learn. Learning that sticks. Sara jibon mone rakbe. That's the learning that sticks. These are the learning, teaching strategies. You think of Piaget, you think of Bandura, you think of Bloom, all of them talk about these things. Learning that sticks. So you have to make the teaching experience so authentic and contextualized so that you want to learn. That's sustainable. But this is my personal smart learning. And I'm writing a book for lessons on smart learning. Then, and stands for motivating. If you cannot motivate, if I cannot motivate you to listen to me today, you're not going to get anything out of it. So we need to learn how to motivate you. That's where you need pedagogy. That's where you get instruction and design. That's where you need how one learns. So that's motivating. A for adaptable. All the technologies, now we're talking about ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, all they're coming. Can you yourself adaptable to this situation? If you can, then you're going to be lagging behind. By the way, আমাদের বাংলাদেশকে স্টুডেন্টরা অত্যন্ত বেশি তারা অনুসন্ধানী এবং তারা চায় কিছু বের করে শিখতে। So it will be so easy for them to adaptable. At George Washington University, I was the founding director for education technology leadership graduate program. Many of the students came were teachers. They would tell me, I said, why are you here? You already have a degree. Some of them PhDs. So no, we seem like we are obsolete among our students. So that's why they're coming to education technology to learn this thing. Because if you talk about the civil war, listen to teacher who said, someone said, listen to teacher. But students don't need to listen to teacher anymore. They Google and find out if you're not saying it right. So that makes you obsolete. And last one for the smart learning is second last, result oriented. Well, do you practice what you preach? That's why I've been saying that competency-based education system. Competency-based, lifelong learning. So make it competency-based lifelong learning, but you have to make it flexible enough. Because kids don't have that much attention. Their attention is maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I wrote a best-selling book, Micro Learning from Loveless, and that book I said that video must be 3 to 5 minutes. If you're longer than that, they won't listen to you. But you have a mechanism to see whether you have good objectives, if the competency can be measured. The last one, so objective and result-oriented, make sure that they have learned. Last one is technology enabled. You cannot say that I can learn without technology. You can. Technology could be a pen, what you write. Technology should be a part of the whole smart learning environment. It's not like Jim McMahon was sidekick of Johnny Carson show. No, technology is probably sidekick, but it is such a part of it. So we need to be adaptable to technology so that our children, our students, they learn the smart way. Because we need smart citizens. This is not for Bangladesh, this is the whole world. I go all over the world, from Norway to China to Vietnam. I talk about this thing. This is what we need to do. We are no longer, we are actually a global citizen. We are not local anymore. And Bangladesh is today, I was so surprised with the digital Bangladesh. I'm so surprised at how smart they are. I had one person, he's probably from the street. They call it like
software engineer.
Anything, but I asked him to put my cell phone to work. So he got the card for me, he scratched and put it in his working cell. But he doesn't know numbers. How does he do this? So I'm forgetting this Bengali word. I always say,
Inquisitive.
Bangladesh, those people don't have a comparison in Bangladesh. Bangladesh, আমাদের শিক্ষার্থীরা এত অনুসন্ধান আমরা তো নেটিসে আসছি. What did you do? We worked for college. We washed the dishes. Someone's bathroom. But one thing we have in mind, we need to have Dean's place we wanted to be. We work our hard way. It's paying off now. But after 10 years, after 20 years, I go to Chicago when I was a busboy here. I asked one of the students, are you a busboy? He said, no. I started as a waiter. For me, I started as a busboy, dishwasher, busboy. Then later on, I came to Indiana University to do my chemistry degree. Then I converted to service assistant. But the world has changed. These kids are smarter. Someone said this, Bangladeshi kids are smarter. They don't care anything like we used to. Always we used like we are scared. One time, I must share this. I went to, that was in 1980 May, Columbia, Missouri. So I had some quarters from England. So I was just going to get some drink. So I showed her the quarters if I can buy drink. So she showed me a vending machine. I never see vending machine. So is it here, big vending machine? So she told me to put this quarter in the machine. In the machine, all of a sudden, I put this quarter in the machine. This machine, big noise is this ding, dong, dong, can move up. And when I get the can, I open it, it flashes over me. That's a cultural shock. No, it is a cultural shock. I've never seen the vending machine before. So this is how now I'm thinking about creating artificial intelligence-based vending machine. But what I'm saying, we as Bangladeshis will come here, we walk through college because the undergraduate here. So we suffer a lot. So what we tell Bangladesh government, what we tell the UGC, and everybody speaking on our brother, the head of the UGC. I understand that, but you have a lot to think about that how to think about smart Bangladesh cannot be done unless you're smart citizens. But smart learning, what would make them smart citizens? So smart means you have to be sustainable. What you learn, they should keep it. Has to be motivating. They are excited to learn. It has to be engaging, interactive. And it should adapt, have the tendency to adapt the new technologies. And to be bacha people korapchu, video game kele, but they forget video game-based education can happen. Then you must check whether they have learned. And it has been technology. Now, after the properties, characteristics. I asked the student, many of us asked the student, what kind of learning environment do you want? So they said this. They said that learning has to be very, very interactive. Learning has to be device independent. Either radio or television or cell phone, it has to be device independent or classroom. They said that it has to be usable, anytime can be accessible. They have to be single objective focus. You have the umbrella, the wall of the umbrella to protect you from the rain. Each single sheet or the stick should be learning objectives. So you have to teach them, don't teach them so many. You can eat your bath this way, or you can put the spoon so this way, right? So we try to extend unnecessary. So get to the point, which is single objective focus. Short duration, don't go beyond 3 to 5 minutes in one of the topics. Because people lose their attention. This is what I am saying, no. We have one student from Bangladesh. We have students from Pennsylvania. They are telling us what kind of learning they want. And one thing you have to see, whole idea is that it is a part of the whole thing. Make sure everything you do has a good look and feeling. And it has to be cost effective. Because if they cannot afford, they're not going to use it. The next, all this time told you what is the inherent properties, what kind of smart learning you want, and what kind of learning environment you want. Now the question is how do you design it? So this is coming from my model, learning model. The first thing you'll see is pedagogy. Pedagogy deals with learning, how one learns, and how one can be making learning environment very interactive. Technology, that includes hardware, software, infrastructure. These are, by the way, I'm so glad there's so many PhDs done, and one of the Harvard students did a PhD on my framework, Dr. Gilbert. So this is a very well accepted model. Interface design. It is this look and feel, because this is only the computer screen. For example, I was a student at Chiragam College School, which is one of the good schools, and I was playing cricket. So when I'm playing cricket, so somebody bowled me out. I'm out of the game. So my students said, oh yeah, Kaskala. Kaskala. That's Kaskala. So interface design is a Kaskala means you did bad. Suppose I'm teaching a course from America and Bangladesh students get something, I ask a question, he said the right answer. So I am American, I give him a thumbs up. If he doesn't know what thumbs up mean, he will say, what the heck, when I get it right, but computer is challenging me. They will probably take the computer. So it's called interface design. Make sure that since your course from a university in Bangladesh can go to other countries. So think about your audience is not limited to US. I never consider one of the professors I always have students in different countries. So I think about them. By the way, not let them self-promotion. I'm very proud of Bangladeshis and proud Chagai also. One thing, I will teach you one Chagai about today. Apnara bolben can aso. Bolan to can aso. Ibe Chagai nite pare. Apni bolte can aso mane ki? How are you? Those who you don't know companies in Bangla or Chagai, there is a word called can aso, means how are you? Okay, can you say can also please? Can also. Can also. Very good, very good. Thank you. Okay. So you see evaluation. Evaluation. Next one is evaluation. Well, in a minute, what they do. When you come.
Last 2 minutes.
Okay. Evaluation what they do. Last 2 minutes. So evaluation means professor teaches, students evaluate. But evaluation in online education will be who is teaching the course, but who designed the course, who provided the subject matter, who did the video, who did the audio, you see? So there are multiple individuals involved of creating online environment. So you should have a mechanism to evaluate everything. Last one, next one is management. Well, in the class you come with the notebook and start writing. But in management of online education, you have to see where you get the content from, Harvard or you got it from Indian University. These content are distributed all over. Professors are distributed. Students are distributed all over the places. So you have to management of online education, make sure they are updated information. The pages are updated. Resource support. I was in Saudi Arabia. I was talking about, by the way, I was the one helped develop the Hamdan bin Muhammad Smart University in Dubai under Crown Prince's time. So I told them always, Hamdan bin Smart University is well known now because of what they're doing. It's that from police department in Dubai. So resource support is means you need to have a technical support. Now, technical support means 24/7. Students don't understand what you are, what they are, that they want 20 hours, 24, 7 days, technical support. They need counseling support. They need library support. Because in the classroom, they expect those, but online, they expect more than that 24 hours. The next ethical, someone talk about ethical. Ethical condition is the most important ethical. Learner diversity are copyright issues, intellectual, cheating, plagiarism, political influence, all this diversity you have ethical consideration. Then last word is traditional. Now, my time is short, what I will do. So what I said for Bangladesh, Bangladesh, this is my model to guide education in Bangladesh. In fact, Bangladesh government under the auspices of Prime Minister Office already translated my book in e-learning book in Bangla language. Then there are 23 other languages. I played Uzbekistan and Lisbon. Go to this one, that's going to introduce. In Bangladesh, you put the flag of Bangladesh, you look into your context. So you have good collaboration with us. We Bangladeshis are all over. We Bangladeshis are all over. If we get out of our country as independent, did not take a single money from the government, work through our colleges, become a professor of University of Texas, and become a professor of George Washington University. We did it because nobody supported us. We worked through our colleges. You see, someone said that, professor said that Bangladesh in medical or hospital all over the places. So I am very hopeful, even though I look older, but my heart is so young. I feel like I was 1980 when I was a freshman in college here. So we need to support all Bangladeshis, but be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you have earned all your knowledge. Sadaqah Jariyah, you need to share them. Inshallah, thank you for listening. Appreciate it. Thanks.